Hello there, sweet souls, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. By clicking on this video, you can be sure that there are important messages within this reading that are specifically here for you to uncover that will really help you along your current life's journey. Always remember to take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't, as this is a general reading for the collective. This video is not time sensitive, it is in fact timeless, and what that means is the messages within this video will enter into your awareness when you actively attract them in. That can be dictated by things like your vibration, your higher self, and your spirit guides. So I'm super excited to get into this reading today. I've got a new deck coming in for the reading. This deck is the Angel Answers deck. It's so pretty. I love it so much. Okay, so I have heaps of earrings. I love me some earrings, okay? So I've decided to use some earrings here to help you energetically attract in the pile that is meant for you. So today's reading is going to be all about career and finances that are happening for you in 2022. Where you're at when this enters into your awareness will be what to expect. If you enjoy my style on this channel, then please click on that subscribe button below. Stay in the loop. I post videos every single week. Now, if you know how pick a card readings work, then feel free to jump into the timestamps below. Sometimes even looking at the timestamp numbers can be a really good way to help you choose maybe your favorite numbers in there, your birth date, numbers that you've been noticing lately as well might be in the timestamp, so you can choose that way as well. But we have piles 1, pile 2, and pile 3 here for you to choose from. You can pause the video if you want a little bit more time to choose. Go for it, honey. I tend to close my eyes and connect in with my breathing and really just clear my mind to allow a number to pop in. We've got pile 1 is this earring here. Some kind of beetle with wings. Love that. We got a snake on this earring. And this pretty jeweled one here. So pretty. Alrighty guys, so I will see you in your readings. Yo! Alright guys, if you picked this pretty earring here, you picked pile 1. So this is your reading. I'm just going to leave this pretty guy just up here. And let's get into it. So let's see what's coming for you in 2022 regarding your finances. All right, guys. So we're starting with tarot cards. And first up, we have the Sun in reverse. We've got the High Priestess. We've got the Nine of Cups. And the Seven of Cups. And the Hanged Man. So with this Sun card in reverse here, I'm really feeling like your career and your financial approach really needs an injection of playfulness, getting back to your roots of what makes you happy, getting back connected in with that inner child, and even being a bit more silly. Okay, so your career and finances have obviously entered a stage where you're taking them very, very seriously. And while that is commendable, because we do need to apply some ambition, goals, achieving to career projections, it feels like you've disconnected from a potential job that you've been doing, or you've realized that what you have been doing is no longer that fun. It's not bringing you the fun, and it's not bringing you fulfillment. It's not bringing you the playfulness that you're really wanting from life, or you're starting to realize or step into the fact that you do want your life to be a bit more fun. You want to be able to afford fun, new experiences, and something about this card is telling me that you're missing something, or you're wanting something that's not there. As adults, we tend to forget about playing. We get caught up in life and we forget to just have fun sometimes. So I am sensing that maybe there's a new project or something, a new direction that you're wanting to take in 2022 that you're hoping will put you back on this path of more playfulness, more freedom to have fun, injections of more smiling, more laughing, more spending time the way you want to rather than locked into something that you don't want to be locked in. There's this letting go of worries that really needs to happen, because essentially when you are going to be maybe changing direction or wanting to go in a new direction or wanting a new career path for yourself, perhaps this is new studies as well to help you put you on a new path forward. Sometimes this can cause some worrying about how bills will get paid or how it will be afforded and things like that. Or if you do change direction, how are you going to facilitate the bills and the responsibilities that you have now at this time? So the best thing that you can do with this card showing up, those worries and concerns are totally valid. I just want to say they're totally valid. But the key here, what this card is really saying, that in 2022, regarding your career and your finances, is to find little ways to inject more carefree attitude into those situations so you can start to facilitate the change that you're wanting to make. With this High Priestess card, this is all about elements to this change, or there's this elements to this career and financial aspect to your life that is hidden at this time. The High Priestess represents that deep sense of knowing. It represents a connection to the intuition, so higher self also, deeper understanding, but also things that are hidden behind the veil. So this, I'm really feeling like answers are hidden at this stage, okay? Exploration and actually asking oneself the questions will really help you to find the answers that you're seeking. So if you're really struggling to apply a change, or struggling to see the fun in life, or struggling to really see the bright side or how to get to that bright side, this card is really just saying, ask your spiritual team, lean on your intuition, start to spend time and develop your intuition to help you guide yourself through this change or through this career path that you're wanting to perhaps create, change, or improve. This is representative of the connection to spirit. So I feel like maybe your career and finances needs a little bit more of an injection of spirituality, because there is, I will link it below in the description, but it's an article that details the spiritual connection between finances and spirituality. It really defines how it can develop across the subconscious mind. So it's actually a really, really interesting read. I will link it down below. If you're someone that's really been wondering about how spirituality and finances are connected or how they can influence one another, I will link that article down below in the comments if you want to have it in the description box. So you can have a little read of that, because it is really eye-opening. It's really amazing to see how energy can influence your financial and career projections, and how maybe focusing on the wrong things can lead you a little bit astray. So the Nine of Cups here is, we've got 2 Cups cards here as well. So I'm feeling like a strong connection to emotions is really coming forward, but also your emotional system and how you're feeling will really help you to guide you to the answers and to the paths that you're seeking. So I do see within the Nine of Cups here that in 2022, within your career and your finances, you're really entering a stage of happiness and joy. So I really feel like this Sun card is you realizing that you want more fun, you want more playfulness, you want to connect back in with that inner child. That is the realization. Acknowledging that stage will lead you to ask questions that will be answered, and by doing so, it will bring you the answers that lead you to happiness, lead you to joy, and leading you to have essentially more than enough. This could be a change in mindset as well. This is like realizing in the past you've had a real lack mentality, moving into a time of complete abundance and having more than enough. This is total wish fulfillment. So this is really like asking you, what are your big dreams? What are your big dreams for yourself? What are the big dreams that you see for the world? And really start to invite them in as reality, as potentials, as possible potentials, so that you can move forward on them. This is everything from love, creativity, security, really coming through for you. Perhaps you are entering into a stage of gratitude, or in 2022, really being grateful for every single stage and every single growth that you go through within your career and your financial path moving forward will really help to bring more and more and more of that really great, beautiful stuff. Intention setting behind what changes you apply, what adjustments you apply. Intention setting to really bring in the best situation for yourself will be number one, all right, moving into 2022. So with the Seven of Cups, this can sometimes mean a couple of things. You feel like some of your dreams are unattainable. Some of your desires are perhaps too out there, too impossible. And this card's really coming forward to be like, no. Rethink that one, honey. This card is saying anything that you want is possible. Just make the change, make the choice, and really be before you have. Be the thing that you want before you have all the things that you think you need. Be it, live it, and breathe it. And it will come in, because this is, again, wish fulfillment. You've got a lot of opportunities here. You've got a lot of choice as well. Now, this can either be good or sometimes bad, because it depends how you look at it. And again, we're moving into the Hanged Man, which is all about looking at things from a different point of view, changing perspectives. Because you might be looking at this as, oh my gosh, there's so many things I want to do and I cannot work out which one to do, or which one is going to lead me to this really happy place. And it's like, all of them have the potential to lead you to a happy place. But that's where you really need to connect in with your feeling, with your emotions, because your emotions is what will guide you to the thing that will lead you to all your dreams. Perhaps if you're looking at things like there's too much I need to do, or there's too much I want to do and I cannot choose, rather than staying in the mind or the mental space with that, with this card, with this feeling, with this thought, connecting with what feels good and just try a few different things. By you trying a few different things, you'll see, oh, I didn't really like that. It didn't feel good, didn't feel right. And that is how you can know which path moving forward will be the right one for you. So I feel like there's a few opportunities, perhaps business, or there's promotions, or there's avenues that you might be able to go down within your career life, and you're sort of like, I don't know which one to do. But really see this as a positive, really see this as a gift, because if you're looking at it as a negative, you're going to create negative outcomes. This can also be in the real early stages of a creative project. So maybe you're still in that imaginative process where you're really dreaming up what you want to do, connecting in with your dreams more and really creating that vision for yourself. This can also be representing that. So you're really changing things out, trialing new things in your mind and just seeing which one fits the best. And if that's the case, that's great, because it means that a new birth of a new project is coming in for you. And that's really exciting. But take time to work through the different choices. Take time with this card. Really take time to even seek out some outside counsel, even get some opinions from people. But always remember that the outside guidance is so influenced by others that you don't really want to make big choices based on how others feel. Just take what other people have to say as little snippets of things to add in, because they might offer you extra things to think about, but just taking what someone says as gospel or taking what someone says as finite will lead you to live a life that is not yours. Really remain realistic and understand that whoever you ask for advice is still just projecting their own influences on the subject, okay? This Hanged Man is a waiting card, so to influence this Seven of Cups, it is saying take your time with this, because it is essentially going to be changes that you apply or adjustments that you apply, or it could be a whole new direction altogether, and these choices can take time. and really allow yourself to take that time. Because if you're coming from the point of view like, oh, I don't have enough time, I need to decide today, that is a really lack mentality. And by waiting, because also High Priestess is a waiting card, so you've got waiting coming up twice. It's like, really take your time with this, connect in with your emotions, connect in with your feelings, and you will find the answers. You'll find the perspective on the situation that you're wanting and that you're needing. It really reflects the High Priestess energy. It's sort of like all the answers aren't here yet. And that's okay, because information sometimes takes time, okay? But clarity is going to come in. Clarity is coming. Be patient and be grateful for the time that you have to apply to this big choice or this big change or whatever this is within your career and finances in 2022. Okay, so with that, I want to jump into some extra cards. So we've got New Moon in Libra with a new romantic cycle begins. Ooh. And we've also got look at the bigger picture with the full moon in Sagittarius. Don't mind me, I'm just mucking around with these. Okay, so with this new moon in Libra card here, this is really saying take some time to pause, okay? Big time. And the fact that it is coming out over the High Priestess makes total sense. The High Priestess is like, take some time, honey. You got time, take it, because you need it at this stage, okay, before moving forward. This is all about relationships. Now, this can obviously be romantic, but this can also still be professional, money, okay, society, or even a relationship with self. It's any kind of relationship, because the reason it can be any of those, even though it says a romantic cycle begins, you can start a romantic cycle with a new career. You can find a new love for a passion. You can find a new love for a career focus. You can find a new love for money or a position within society that can really start you up on a beautiful cycle. Your career and your finances need a new injection of love, need a new injection of respect, or need a new perception that has a lot more gratitude, that has a lot more thanks, that has a lot more appreciation attached to it, so that it can really transform and bring you to this new dream or this new place of being that you're wishing to achieve. And I do see you achieving it. This is really coming in for you. There's something that's happening where this love for a professional or a money related relationship is hatching, but it will take time, and not to rush it, because without rushing, you'll really be able to connect in with what you're wanting to choose, what you're wanting to create, or just really finalizing and getting a really clear vision for yourself moving forward. This is all about feeling more and thinking less, which is just like pretty much what the High Priestess, the Nine of Cups, and the Seven of Cups is saying, you know? So all the cups is connected with that emotional self, and the High Priestess is saying connecting with your intuition. Feel more, think less. But there is a new relationship with something that you will really love coming in, and it's going to feel like a wish fulfillment. That's amazing. That's amazing. But this is also backing up the communication as well with someone else. So this could really be saying, communicate with others, get tips off others, find out what others might do in this same position, and then put it all together, everything that you kind of collect, and then make your own final decision based on what you feel. But yeah, a fresh start is happening that will bring in a lot more balance, but just allow this time to unfold for you, and allow the idea or the choice to really unfold for you. And meditation will really help to bring in this extra state of equilibrium for yourself. So this full moon in Sagittarius card here with look at the bigger picture, this to me is really saying absolutely invite in a new perception. Absolutely allow in the possibility of seeing things that you've always seen a certain way Allow in new perceptions to see things completely differently, because that is what is wanting to come in. Reflect on where you were 6 months ago and really point out what's changed, what's developed, what's grown, because this is where you'll find ways to really appreciate your journey, appreciate yourself, and appreciate the dedication that you've applied. Consider what's next and really consider it like you've already achieved it. Focus your attention on your long-term goals and really count your blessings. Even if you haven't got what you want yet, being able to be appreciative of the journey along the way is what will really bring in more beauty, more amazing things for you, okay? And this is also backing up that sometimes we do need to take risks. We do need to take some life risks with uncertainty to put us on a brand new journey. And that's why I feel like these two are so linked. There's a risk that you're kind of pondering, or there's a risk you're scared to take. But this card is really coming through that it's going to give you more, it's going to bring in for your life more adventure, more fun, more exciting things to expect, just more adventure. But a wish fulfillment is coming in for you. I'm so excited for you. So with that, I want to just take a couple of extra cards. Meditation brings answers. Are you joking? Oh my God. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh. And we've got let go. Ooh, I love that so much. Meditation brings answers. What did I say before? Okay, so this is like connecting with your intuition, and a way to do that is to meditate 15 minutes a day, and do this in a dim lit room or a darker room, okay, with your eyes closed. And if you can, do it without any listening to anything, and instead focus and listen into the breathing, and focus and listen into even outside noises. So if you live somewhere where you can hear a lot of cars, even connect in and listen to the cars, and you'll start to realize that you still get into that meditative state because you're just listening. And anytime a thought pops in, calmly and nicely come back to that car sound, or whatever that sound might be for you. And that can really be a way that you start to just detach from the thoughts that might be moving through your head at quite a rapid pace. So meditation in 2022 will actually allow in this kind of transformative energy that is coming for you. It will help you find the answers maybe a bit quicker, a bit sooner, okay? And with this let go card, I'm really feeling like if you let go of the outcome, or let go of the, maybe within your career and finances, you're trying to pick based on how much money it will bring you, or you're trying to pick based on the highest value of something, or something of that nature. And it's like, let go of that, because that is just a conditioned thought. Let go of that, because you really need to step into the heart center and do things that feel amazing. You make choices based on what you feel, not what you think is expected of you, so that you can connect back in with your feeling, so your intuition can do what it's there for, which is to guide you exactly to where you want to be and where you want to go, okay? Now, my beautiful pile ones, that is honestly all I have for you, but what a beautiful message. There is a wish fulfillment coming in. So once you make that choice, once you choose solely on that desire, your wish will be coming true, okay? You want more playfulness, it's coming. You want a new cycle to be starting, it's coming. If you enjoyed this reading, then please leave this video a like, because it does help me out a bunch. All my links are listed in the description box below, along with all decks, music, and equipment that's used in today's video. If you feel called to leave a tip to honor this energetic transfer, my PayPal is also linked below. This is not necessary, but please know that it is always received with love and appreciation. I love you so much, and let me close out this reading by thanking my spirit guides, your spirit guides, the moon, our mother, the sun, our father, the earth, fire, wind, and water from the north, south, east, and west, for all that has been, all that is, and all that will be. Goodbye, pile one. I love you. Hello, my pile twos. So if you chose this snake earring here, this is actually a regal rose earring. I love regal rose. I think this is a regal rose ring too. So if you chose this one, this is your reading. So I'm just going to leave it up here and let's get started. So first up we have the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Ten of Swords in reverse. We've got the Two of Swords. We've got the Eight of Swords. Lots of swords energy in this reading. Like lots. And the Ace of Cups. Okay, so this Wheel of Fortune card, it's really telling me that relinquishing an element of control really needs to happen here. Relinquishing a sense of control within your finances and within your career path needs to kind of happen. You really need to let go of the elements that you can't really control within these aspects of your life. A new cycle is beginning for yourself in 2022 within your finances or within career, one of the two, but they generally influence each other. Okay, so this is telling me that in 2022, things will be changing for the better. Okay, the universe is actively going to be working with you through 2022. So perhaps you've set that intention. Perhaps you've been hoping for that. Perhaps you've been asking for that. But there is this element of your luck is changing as well. The universe is going to work with you to achieve desires within this realm. So, oh my gosh, Raf's back. Oh my God. Now get off the table. Come on. Okay, and we're back. I'm so sorry. Raph sometimes gets a little needy. He wants some love from his mum. So sorry about that, guys. Sorry for interrupting. Let's jump back into this Wheel of Fortune card. So this card is really all about remembering that the when and the how is not really up to you, and it's not really something that you need to be worrying about, okay? The universe takes care of the when and the how. You take care of the what. You just decide on this desire. You decide on the dream that you want to bring to life. This card is also saying that you need to work with the universe in bringing your desire, your dream to life. You need to co-create with the universe. Work with the universe. And in 2022, within your career, within your finances, you will start to accept this element that things are out of your control. You can't control everything. And it's exhausting trying to control everything, isn't it? It's so exhausting. It's like the universe wants to take from you things that are burdening you, things that are on your shoulders, things that you're just like, I'm so done with thinking about. I'm so done with stressing about it, that the universe is like, no shit, give it over. I'll take it from you. So I feel like with this card here, there is a choice, and almost it's a choice of direction, okay, with the wheel. It's like, you need to make the choice. You're scared to make the choice because you're focusing on what you potentially may miss out on, what you may potentially lack. But again, this is more conditioned thoughts. And the reason we're focusing so much on thoughts is because we have so many sword cards here as well. So many swords have shown up in your reading, which means that there's a lot happening in your mental process, or a lot needs to happen in your mental process, and you're adjusting or paying attention to these. In 2022, there will be opportunities for you to face all of these mental things that are going on for you. Whatever you're going through, okay, with this card here in the reverse, know that it is leading you to more personal growth in the long term. So whatever situation that is showing up for you now within your career and your finances, it may be quite a struggle. It may be really hard to understand. It may be really difficult for you to sort of work out or to understand the depths of it, but know that there will be lessons learned. There's more development coming, and you actually just have to get through this stage to find those answers, to find out that growth that you can achieve at this time, okay? This can also say that maybe a bit of a situation ended badly in the past and you're still carrying it around. you're carrying around kind of wounds from it, but they're buried so deeply that you don't realize that they're still present. And the universe is saying, let it go, really let it go, because the universe wants to take this burden from you. And focusing on the past is keeping you stagnant, and it's keeping you resistant to the change that's wanting to come in now. Really reevaluate your circumstances, okay? And let go of aspects of yourself that no longer serve you. Because holding on and resisting and holding on to these aspects of yourself that are just not healthy for you are causing you to dwell on the past, okay? And they're preventing you from looking forward, and they're preventing you from choosing your direction. So again, this is really like, choose your direction, choose the what, choose the desire, and the universe will be on your side. Now, the Two of Swords here, okay, this is definitely showing up some sense of confusion or feeling torn between two options, or a lack of balance in a situation, or a lack of balance within yourself, or a lack of balance within the mental space, because there are a lot of these negative conditions that are really coming up for you, really present in your energy, okay? This is saying a decision needs to be made. Literally, a decision needs to be made. Know that you will make the right one, okay? Just stop resisting making the choice. Stop resisting making the change. You just have to choose which one feels the best, and maybe connecting into more of the feeling and less of the mental racing, the mental thoughts that are popping up. Focus less on what's happening in your mind and more what's happening in your heart center, okay? And I just heard heart chakra meditation as well. So really do some heart chakra meditations to help open this heart center, and you might connect in and actually release a lot of past stuff that's stored in the heart center. Okay, that's what I'm definitely feeling there. Spirit is saying with this card here that you will feel relief once the decision is made. And don't use your logic here. Don't use your logic, because something that's happening within your career and your finances needs your heart center. It needs your nurturing energy. It needs your love injected into it. You can't make a logical choice anymore, because the logic has kind of what's got you into this resistance. Be truly honest with yourself to help you find the right choice, but the right choice will be the choice that you choose. So I do feel like this could be career change. It could be asking for a promotion. It could be literally anything, but it's something that you're avoiding. Maybe this is stepping into your divine purpose. I do have a divine purpose video I filmed actually, so I will link it up here somewhere. Boom, boom. If you want to check that out, if you're needing a bit of clarity about what a divine purpose is or what your divine purpose could be, okay? So with this Ace of Cups card here, okay, this is telling me that emotional fulfillment, it will be coming in once you make this choice. So with this Eight of Swords card here, okay, this is really telling me that within your mental space, or the thoughts that you're thinking at the moment, they're really making you feel trapped and helpless. They're making you feel immobilized by fear, and that's what's actually causing this resistance and this lack of choice. But the universe is here waiting for you to understand this, waiting for you to unpack this so that it can help you co-create in whatever you're wanting to create. Because remember, the universe loves you. The universe is only love. So you've got to accept that love for yourself and start to do the inner healing that's required. This is saying there's a lot of negative self-talk that's happening, and this negative self-talk will not do you any good. It's not serving you. Let it go. Let it go. It's like whenever a negative thought pops up, think, no, I'm better than this, and think the opposite. So think the opposite, which is incredibly positive and uplifting. And that's going to feel a little uncomfortable for a while, or it's going to feel a little jagged at times. But combating each negative thought will allow you to become fully aware of what's actually running through your mind, and it will allow you to start focusing on positive affirmations, positive parts of life. And this does take time. It doesn't have to take a heap of time, but it does take time before you can start to really see the tangible results. But you'll start to notice as you start to implement this combating of negative self-talk, that you'll start to have more positive thoughts, and then more positive thoughts, and then more, and then, you know, some negative ones will still pop in, but then you'll combat it. So it's more positive, and before you know it, all you're having is just positive thoughts. Before you know it, you're just thinking about all your desires and your dreams in the most positive sense, with complete conviction and with complete love and belief in yourself as well. This is like, let go of this negative mindset. Your current perspective is just one way to look at a situation. So that can be another activity for you. If you look at a situation a certain way, write it down and then really think about all the other ways you could look at it. And you might think, what? Like, there is only one way. When you write it down, okay, so for example, a limiting belief could be like, I'm annoying. Okay, someone might think, yeah, okay, that can be perceived that way. You do appear to be annoying. Another person could say, you're not annoying. You're just very talkative today because you've had a really good morning. So I don't think you're annoying. I just think you're talking. And I like it. You see how one person could think that and another person could think a totally different thing based off the same one event. So that could be a really good activity for you to do, is things that you think, just look at them from different points of view and how it could actually be perceived. Because then you'll start to realize that the mindset that you have is really just one negative way to look at it. Sorry. But this is also saying your negative beliefs is what's holding you back. It's what's causing this. And the universe is like, stop, like I'm here, I'm working in your favor. I want to deliver to you all these amazing things. But your mind and your resistance and your confusion is holding you back. But if you can apply this mindset shift, apply this more positive self-talk, you're going to invite in this new amazing opportunity that is filled with emotional fulfillment, filled with love, filled with compassion. Don't be afraid to take that big emotional risk. Okay, so in 2022, I do feel like you will be making this huge choice that's going to open the floodgates to a lot of emotional connection, okay, within your career and your finances. You're going to start doing things with a lot more purpose. You're going to be making money with a lot more intention. And you're actually going to be making money, injecting more love and kindness into whatever you're doing. This is a great indication that within your finances or within your career, you're going to be building a really great relationship with it. So your relationship to work will adjust. You might not change jobs, but maybe you change your approach to working. You change your perception to working. Something new and really, really positive is coming for you in 2022. And it's going to be, it has the potential to go all the way. It's a divine message of love that this card is really dropping. So with that, I want to just grab a couple of extra cards. And I have first up oh my God. Okay, luck is on your side. I'm not even kidding. So I just love it when the cards match up like that, because it's dope. So luck is on your side with the new moon in Sagittarius, okay? It's the sign of a new phase starting. So again, a new phase, a new cycle is starting for you, okay? So really work with this energy that's coming in, because there's a new ramp up, there's a new build up, and a new flow, a new cycle is coming in. Sorry, I had to get that out. Then we've got step out of your comfort zone with the North Node. Sorry, sometimes I speak really quick because I get all channeled in and excited. So I got to remember to slow down. Take my time. Okay, and then lastly, this one here, which is the conclusions are within reach with the full moon eclipse. Oh my God, eclipse energy is massive, okay? So we are going to start, how are they looking? Yep, they're looking all right, good. With the new moon in Sagittarius here, okay, this is coming out to say that you need to find ways to laugh more, okay? You need to find more adventure in your life, and you need to find things that you want to explore, you know, build that bucket list. Because when you have a bucket list, it shows that there's things in the world that you're excited about. There's things in the world that you're excited to experience. So build it, you know what I mean? Get out and do new things. Don't be afraid to do new things, and don't resist the potential of doing new things. But this is also telling me that a period of fun is coming in after feeling quite low. So once you let go of this, which you will in 2022, once you let go of this mindset or this resistance to change or this resistance to a choice in 2022 within your career and within your finances, you are going to be entering a stage of feeling more fun, more happy, more vibrant. Really, this is just backing up. Start that new venture that's been calling to you, and don't take the safe option. What's happening next is a real gift for you, so use it, enjoy it. It's lucky, it's expansive. You'll be going through an expansion, most probably within your mental space, but also within your heart center. You will be expanding, you'll be broadening your horizons. Expect the best and watch it be delivered is what I'm hearing. So I'm seeing some really positive, great times coming for you in 2022 around your career and your finances. The North Node is like a karmic point, okay, that shows what we need to do and where we need to go in life to find the satisfaction, okay, to find the fulfillment, to find happiness, okay? So this is really backing up that you need to leave the past behind you. This card is all about living your life purpose. So I do feel like this is strongly connected to a divine purpose. So again, I am linking that video up here. This is like, dare to do something different, take action on it. You will be protected. The universe is with you. You'll be guided. Just make the choice. If you finally take that leap, you'll come to ask yourself, why didn't I just do this all sooner? You've done something for quite some time in the same kind of way. You've stuck to the same kind of things. And now you're starting to realize, like, what I'm desiring, I'm not going to get it by staying here. But I'm so scared to do the leap. But this is like, face the fear, get over it, get out of it, and keep moving, because there's so many great things to experience that are coming for you. Spirit is like, you can do this. They believe in you. You just need to believe in you. Now, with this, conclusions are within reach with this full moon eclipse, okay? This is saying that an old door is closing. A situation has reached its peak. You're getting to this point where you're realizing, I mean, especially if you're watching this video, you're realizing that you have to make this choice. It's coming up for you now, okay? It's peaked. What you are now experiencing is what your soul signed up for, so that you can learn, so that you can expand, so your soul can evolve, okay? So don't put off the choice anymore, because you're literally holding off your soul evolution. Allow events to unfold. Allow them to evolve. If letting something go within your career or your finances, whether it's a perspective, a way of thinking, a mindset, or a way of doing things, an action, a behavior, okay, know that it's the right time to let it go. Use forgiveness to really help find resolution. Also, meditation will really help you to connect in with the next steps. And remember, baby steps, okay? If this choice is too big to make, break it down and make smaller choices if you can, okay? If that can help. But this is representing huge changes. This is representing a huge letting go, because sometimes when you focus on something else, you'll actually find more answers. So yeah, this is super exciting. Huge changes are coming. You're moving from a very logical way of doing things, and you're moving more into a heart center with more of a nurturing, kind, compassionate focus. It's beautiful. This energy is so beautiful to tap into. Okay, I love this. I love this reading. Now I've got another couple of cards here. These are from the Angel Answers. So first up, we've got be assertive. Ooh, love that. Be assertive. Yes. And we've got forgiveness. Okay, so straight up, forgiveness coming out over this Eight of Swords. You really need to focus on forgiveness. Send forgiveness to yourself. Even write, this could be a perfect time, I just heard, for a cleansing ritual. So actually get some paper, get a big pot, sit outside, write down the things that you struggle to forgive, or write down the things from the past that you really struggle with forgiving. Okay, from others, and even actions from yourself will be a big one, because when you write these down and watch them burn, you're releasing them to the universe, and that will help you to release and actually connect in with a more of a heart center and actually free your heart with this forgiveness. With this, be assertive. For me, this is really saying be assertive with self. Take the situation into your own hands, because nothing is going to change without you choosing. This is like step up and really claim your blessings, claim your desires, step into the wanting and deciding of what you're wanting so that you can connect in with your self-confidence, so you can unblock all of this, and so that you can fulfill your desires with courage and self-confidence. Put it out there and just know that it will be received and unpacked, and your answers will be coming, or your help or your guidance or your strength will come through to help you through this, okay? Don't be afraid to be assertive with yourself. Don't be afraid to step up and say, all right, this is done. I'm done with this. I don't want to live in this circle, this cycle anymore. I'm actively stepping out of this cycle. I just heard breaking generational curses, breaking generational trauma, or the cycles of them that have been present in the past. So that's amazing. This is huge energy. This is massive energy. Huge changes coming in, moving from a head logical sense to more of a heart center. That's a big change in itself. All right, my beautiful pile twos, this is all that I have for you today. If you did enjoy this reading, then please leave this video a like, because it does help me out a bunch. All my links are listed in the description box below, along with all decks, music, and equipment that's used in today's video. If you do feel called to leave a tip to honor this energetic transfer, my PayPal is also linked below. This isn't necessary, but please know it's always received with love and appreciation. And I love you so much. Let me close out this reading by thanking my spirit guides, your spirit guides, the moon, our mother, the sun, our father, the earth, fire, wind, and water from the north, south, east, and west for all that has been, all that is, and all that will be. Goodbye, my lovelies. Be safe and take care. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile threes. How are we? Welcome to your reading. Okay, if you picked this a pretty bejeweled earring, this is your reading. So I'm going to leave this guy up here. Bit of a long one, so I'll just do this actually. That's better. So we'll leave him up there and let's get started. Okay, sorry guys, I just readjusted a little because I don't think you could see my little skull hands. Anyway, let's jump in. So first up, we've got the Six of Swords in reverse. We've got the Knight of Coins. We've got the Knight of Cups. We've got the Chariot. And we've got the Devil reversed. The Six of Swords here, within your career and finances within 2022, you're going to be going through a big personal, a big spiritual transition. And this is happening so that you can leave behind like a relationship, leave behind a belief that really no longer serves you. Because it's in the reverse, it could be saying that you are working on this by yourself to actually make it happen. And if that's the case, that's probably the best time to do it, because you're not actually allowing in outside influences, which is really, really good. So keep going with that. Very important. You've identified something that really needs to be released, And this could be a person that's maybe influencing you in a negative way. This could be a way of thinking that's really influencing you in a negative way, or taking you down a road that you really don't want to be going down. You'll actually be bringing this new way of being into fruition, which is so exciting in 2022. This is also saying that you're fully aware that you do need to make a change, but there is some resistance to actually making this change. Because this is a finance reading, okay, the Knight of Coins is really influencing this energy. There's a resistance to learning some lessons that you are needing to be learning, because the Knights are both all about learning the necessary lessons to up level. Okay, so this is all about challenges. You've accepted an understanding that in this stage that obstacles, challenges, and tests almost are what's getting you into alignment with your future self. It's getting you prepared for the person that you need to be moving forward. In 2022, within your career or finances, this could be a change of career. This could be a change in direction, a change in approach, change in how you're managing money. But deep down, you do know it's sort of time to move on. You do know that it's time to let go of this thing or to change direction. And this is really all about pushing yourself out of the comfort zone. You could be feeling like this change or this transition that's coming for you, you could feel like you're resisting it because it feels forced upon you as well. Rather, focus on the benefits of the transition. Focus on positive things will come from this transition or this learning of lessons within the finances, so that you can actually keep moving forward and keep progressing. The Knight of Pentacles is all about striving for financial or career success. So it makes total sense why it's shown up in this reading. So I see you actively striving for this financial success, for this career success through 2022. I really see you stepping into that and really sort of grabbing it. This to me is really telling me that this resistance that's happening, you'll kind of get over it fairly quick. This is an energy of the past or an energy that you're currently in, but soon you will be stepping into this more striving energy here. I feel like self-discipline is going to be a lesson that you'll really be learning. So maybe this is a new creative journey. Maybe this is some kind of new income source, new business that's being set up. And self-discipline, really applying self-discipline and working even though you maybe don't feel 100%. By releasing this old belief or this old group of people, this old understanding, you are going to be allowing in either a great job offer to come in, okay, which will be very positive and will be really worth the commitment. Or if it's not a great job offer, a business idea, something will be coming in the form that can create a new level of abundance for you. So we do have another Knight right next to the Knight of Coins, okay? So this is really giving me the energy of where you're at. You're at this point of accepting that a lot of things that are happening around you are in fact lessons that you need to overcome to really get you to where you want to be. Now, this card can also actually be representing a person, a Knight of Cups, because the cup suit is all to do with love, and the Knight is really someone quite nurturing, someone that kind of ticks all your emotional boxes and he's the ultimate lover, essentially, okay? The Knight of Cups is all about striving for a perfect romance. So it does represent this kind of perfect romance that's coming in. So maybe this could be a new level of love that you have for yourself or with someone that you will be meeting once you get onto this new pathway, this new journey that you're heading on, okay? This could be a really new, abundant energy of love. This could even just be like a best friend, Or there's a business, there's something to do with work and finances where you're meeting someone that's actually really beneficial to your journey and that you really, really deeply, deeply appreciate for all that they do for you, the work that they do for you, or the work that they do with you, the mentoring. It could even be like a mentor kind of vibe. Yep, love that for you. This could even be that you're starting a business or going into a business with someone that you love, either a best friend or a lover. And that's amazing. I love that for you because it is going to be very positive for you. And this really moves into the Chariot. Okay, so the Chariot is saying that a new potential journey is lying before you now. It could at this stage, because you're still moving through this energy, it could feel like a bit of a crossroads because we've got the black horse and the white horse here. And you may have to make a choice, but you will be fully supported by this person that's coming in to help you with this choice, that's helping you with this career or financial decision, this mentor kind of vibe. You will be supported and guided through it. You won't have to go it alone. And this is sort of telling me that you do need to make some really logical choices moving forward. Maybe don't follow your heart too much. Always move forward with the intention of love and goodness for all, but apply a little bit of logic to this situation that's coming in 2022 within your career and your finances. And this journey can really start for you by just taking the first step. Just start anywhere, somewhere that makes sense to you, because your actions moving forward need to be focused and really deliberate. But your self-awareness is really developing through all of this. Your self-awareness is really expanding and your confidence is really shining through for you. Try, no matter the obstacle, is what I'm hearing. All will fall into place when you start. It will just all fall into place. Don't expect to have everything sorted or have everything in its perfect little spots, because sometimes that just is not how it is when we start. We just need to start somewhere, make the mistakes as we go, because you can adjust as you go. It's beautiful energy because it's very much like you are developing. Someone's coming in. There's some kind of help, guidance, mentorship. This journey is now starting up for you, and there are two great potentials. Both are great potentials, but you can still choose and have free will in this choice. And this, to me, the Devil reversed, is all about up-leveling. Once this journey begins, there's going to be this huge up-leveling coming in for you. This is about being called to your highest potential by letting go of these unhealthy attachments that are showing up for you. Let go of these limiting beliefs that have popped up in this reverse Six of Swords. Release them, because that's what's holding you back, and that's what's kind of interfering with this incredibly abundant and exciting new cycle of energy. Confront the inner fears, confront the anxieties. You know, sometimes we can't always get rid of the fears. Sometimes we can't get rid of the anxieties, but we just have to be aware that they're there and do it anyway. So definitely push through that comfort zone. Really just jump into it anyway, because I feel like there's a lot of protection and a lot of beauty coming in for you. Now with that, I do want to jump into some more cards that I have here for you. So first up, we've got a time to give rather than take, with a new moon in Virgo. We've got work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. We've got you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. A lot of Virgo energy. Now, you are good enough. This is telling me that this is actually the limiting belief that you have. You have a limiting belief of not feeling worthy, not feeling good enough to achieve, not feeling good enough to experience the things that you really deserve to experience. So this is all about a lack of self-worth. Everyone is worthy of a second chance, and everyone is worthy of a good, happy, abundant, beautiful life. That's just part of our birthright, but something has happened for you that's prevented you from not feeling that way. So I really feel for you. A time to give rather than take with the new moon in Virgo is really providing or influencing this reading with some very practical energy to move forward. So I do feel like you will, if you don't feel like you have the energy right now to make this choice, to make this change, if you don't feel like you have the energy right now, it will be coming for you. Okay? You will be allowing it in, because the universe never gives you anything that you can't achieve, and it will be giving you the energy that you need to achieve to really get this moving for you. This is saying really focus on the smaller details of life, because that is where the details lie that can help you to facilitate this change. Change can just start to happen on a very small scale. So by you becoming aware of those smaller details that are maybe running through your mind, okay, this negative self-talk, these negative beliefs, by closing in on the actions and behaviors and the thoughts that you have, you'll be able to pinpoint what these negative self-beliefs will be. This is really simplifying and getting organized kind of energy, okay? So I do feel like within your finances, in 2022, you will be entering in this a little bit more simplicity into your life, which will invite in more clarity. There'll be more organization, okay? There's this element of being too critical of yourself, and you will be moving away from that in 2022. And it will help you to flourish in your career and your financial world. This is actively saying, put an intention behind the thing that you choose to do within your career, whether it's working at Macca's or as a plasterer or a plumber or whatever. Apply an intention behind it, like I intend to do the best work that I can do, and I intend to do the best work for the highest good of all, today and always. Set that intention every single day, and more money will flow to you. More love will flow to you. More abundance will flow to you, because you're starting to actually be conscious and aware of the attitude and the energy you're putting into interactions with others, the world. And that simple intention is showing that your awareness and your love for the greater things, the bigger picture, for everything that's going on around you. You're showing awareness and love for that. All right, so with this new moon in Scorpio card, this is really backing up that a fresh start is happening for you, okay? Work through the fears. So this is all, again, backing up that energy that in 2022, any limiting beliefs, any fears that you have around your career, within your finances, you will be actively working through them. You'll be getting to more of the core of the issue, and you'll really start to understand the truths or your authentic self that lies within. You are going through a very transformative phase, because the Knights, they initiate a huge transformation, because they start to understand that the things that are showing up in their lives, the things that are delivered to them, are lessons and tests and obstacles to overcome so you can grow. So there is this feeling of this deep transformative experience happening. And there will be this moving away from things like jealousy, obsessive tendencies, compulsions, paranoia, all of that, feeling scared, fear. It's moving away from all those things that lead you astray. With the full moon in Virgo, I feel like because it's come out over the devil in reverse, it's really asking you to be super, super honest about what has led you to your current situation. Be really honest about the mistakes you've maybe made. Be honest about the choices you've made in the past and how they maybe affected you in the long run, or how they weren't really what you're stoked about right now, if that is where you're kind of at. Okay, be really analytical, because Virgo is a very analytical sign. It analyzes and is very particular. Okay, so really apply this to your looking back at your past actions to find the next step. This is all about looking at the reality and the truth of a situation. I feel like this is really important so that you can start to be fully aware about why you're good enough. Sorry to giggle, it's just, I wish you could understand how brilliant you are. This energy is really beautiful, and you are actively working through a lot of these things, which is really beautiful. But the truth of the situation is that everyone is good enough for anything. Everyone is good enough, full stop. The truth of a situation is your self-worth is abundance. Your self-worth is your birthright. You are worthy of anything and everything in this world that is brilliant. And I feel like you'll start to examine your past to understand the trauma, to understand the beliefs that you've picked up from others, from family, from childhood, from friends, from school even. You'll start to understand where this belief has come in that you're not good enough, and you'll actively start to unwire it from your subconscious. Another good thing, because clearly there is this lack of belief in self, I feel like really looking up and listening to some things on YouTube that are reprogramming the subconscious mind. If you even start looking into that, that will have some really beautiful nuggets of gold for you to apply to yourself, okay? Now, I have got another couple of cards here. And we've got no need to worry. Oh, I love that. Oh. And we've got big happy changes. Okay, so worries and concerns regarding this situation are just completely unnecessary. Your angels actively have the situation well in hand and everything is going to turn out perfectly. The energy of fear and worry that is present in this reading only slows the eventual manifesting of your dreams. It just slows them down, because remember, what is meant for you is for you and will come to you. So the eventual manifesting of your desires will just be put off the more that you worry. So let it go. Let go of the worry, honey. Let go of the worry. Visualize really loving and happy outcomes and keep your thoughts positive. Very soon you'll wonder why you were even worrying about all of this. I love that. I really, really love that. Big positive changes are coming into your life. You may find yourself on a new career path. 100% is happening. This could even be entering a new relationship, mentorship kind of vibe, or moving to a new home or city where you create a new business or something like that. Embrace these exciting events, knowing that your angels will be beside you all the way. You are divinely guided, you are divinely protected. Take leaps of faith that do seem a little frightening or beyond your ability, but trust that the opportunities before you are meant to bring you happiness. These options would not have presented themselves unless you were ready for them. So really release your fears and follow your heart here. Oh, that's so nice. Because it's come over the Chariot with a big new opportunity, a big new journey is taking place, okay? But it's also over the Devil reversed, which is meaning that by releasing old programming, by releasing these negative things, and up-leveling is taking place, and expansion is taking place, and really big, happy changes are coming in for you in 2022 within your career. How freaking exciting. No need to worry. You've got it all sorted, okay? I so love this reading. Oh. All right, my beautiful pile threes. That is all that I have for you today. If you did enjoy this reading, then please leave this video a like, because it does help me out a bunch. All my links are listed in the description box below, along with all decks, music, and equipment that are used in today's video. If you do feel called to leave a tip to honor this energetic transfer, my PayPal is also linked down below. This is not necessary, but please know it's always received with love and appreciation. I love you so, so, so much. And let me close out this reading by thanking my spirit guides, your spirit guides, the moon, our mother, the sun, our father, the earth, fire, wind, and water from the north, south, east, and west, for all that has been, all that is, and all that will be. Goodbye, my beautiful pile threes. Good luck and much love.